Hello! Welcome to week 5 of school or week 6? This is week 5. Week 5 of school.
It's Friday.
The 27th of September.
Family weekend. There's a game.
Lame.
There's a night
you're
game.
the only name one here.
My mom works 6 days out of the week. I wish you could come. I guess we're crying on this one.
Oh.
I guess that's what we're doing on this one.
Cue the sad music. We got animal crackers.
That's gonna be the title of the video. Animal crackers.
No clickbait, because there's actually.
Before the recap starts today, before math, I bought a peace tea and I got 2. And I was like, damn, should I get the blue one? Or can you bring me my book back? I was like, damn, should I get the blue one? Or should I get the orange one? I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll just get the blue one. Then boom, I got it. I already finished it. And then I heard a like 2. And then I got this one. I got both of the ones I wanted. What is your shirt pocket?
It's not an actual pocket. Yeah, it's fake. It's a Zara.
Oh, Zara.
Valentina,
Okay.
go first this time.
So last weekend on Sunday, Saturday was it was just any ordinary day. But Sunday really stood out because I watched the movie Rocket Man starring Elton John. And it was so good. It was a tearjerker. I was bawling my eyes out, but it was a good release. The way I can describe it is a catharsis of just emotion. It was just so good and such an inspiring story, and I'm just I loved it.
Are you a fan of Elton John?
Such a fan.
Mm.
His music before, and then now I'm a fan of him and just everything about him. So that was great. Then Monday, it was just a studying day because we had a math test last week, and then I also had a biology test on Thursday. But one thing that stood out on Monday was I went to a Habitat for Humanity meeting, and a really cool thing was we did this icebreaker chain where what you had to do is you had to say a fun fact about you, like I like ice cream, and then only one person who liked ice cream could attach to your arm, and then they had to go. So we did that until we did everybody around the room, which is really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then Tuesday was a math test, which was better than I thought. Pretty good. And then I studied for bio and for Tuesday and Wednesday because I had the test on Thursday. Then that was the test, and it actually went okay. So I for sure passed. Don't know with what grade, but I'm pretty thankful that it's over. And then now we have family weekend. So my mom has come. Well, she's here. She came in, so I'm gonna see her soon. I'm very excited about that. And one thing that stood out in my biology exam was, you know when you're going to a test and you might be ready, but you're kind of nervous, and so you want to bond with other people to get your nerves out. Are you ready for this test? Because I know I'm not, you know. So I sat next to this girl and I was like, are you ready for the test? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay. I was like, great. So I feel extra unready because now this girl is super ready. So I'm like, I don't have that kind of confidence, so she must be way above here. So then I talked to the other girl next to me, and she was like, I know I'm so nervous. And I was like, okay, there we go. And then that was a great bonding experience. So that was my week.
Nice.
Friday, after we recorded, I ate dinner with Valentina, right? I met up with my friend Lauren, and we went to the Gnarly Nose meetup, right? And so the Gnarly Nose, like I said in the last episode, there's a skating club. And it was just an HCB, which has a nice, smooth concrete. And so at first I got there, there's a couple people. One guy, looks like he just got into it. You can tell because, he has elbow pads and a helmet and knee pads. What a loser. Who cares about their safety? Slowly, little by little, more people started coming. Lauren didn't have her board, but she wanted to go specifically because she wanted to meet a cute skater boy. And we did. There were some pretty cute skater boys over there. There was one guy who, you know the movie, what was that guy's name from the movie The Fault in Our Stars?
Ansel Elgort.
Yeah, he looked like him, and he had the whole sunglasses and the Hawaiian shirt that was a little open. And he and the way he came in was just sunglasses on, just straight, just, and then just hopped on and was like, what's up? And was oh!
That sounds right out of a movie, just right in.
And yeah, so obviously I don't know how to do any tricks, but Like one guy there had this really cool longboard that was just super, super soft. And I don't know where I got this. You want this?
No, thank you.
And so he wanted to use mine to try to do tricks. And so I used his to like ride around, and it was amazing. And then after that, we kind of just like hung out. Some of the better skaters there like went to the Otisby Union and like did a 6 stair, which is like, you know, 6 stairs, and they just whoa, and then they landed off of it. Crazy.
Well.
And we were all just sitting there like watching and like yeah. And yeah, and then after that, I went with Lauren, and we went to Kawakazi.
Oh, you're going again.
Yeah, so the first time I went was with Lauren.
Oh, right.
We went to Kawakazi, and I tried kratom for the first time, and it was cool. It felt like okay. Then after that we went to a sushi place right next to it, and then we went back home. Saturday was like the worst day of my life. Like it was so bad because like Sophia was super busy. Sophia, my girlfriend, she was super busy and she had a bunch of things to do. And so I kind of just like sat in my couch from like 10 in the morning till like midnight, and I watched all like I finished It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and then I watched the entire first season of Rick and Morty. It just kills your brain, you know, like it just kills you. And yeah, that sucked. But then Sunday, I don't know what I did Sunday. I don't remember. Monday, normal day, went to class, whatever. After German cinema, where we watched Nazi propaganda.
That was a little scary.
It was intense. But after that, we went back to Kawakazi, so she could try it. And so she spilled a bunch of tea, which I'm not gonna say. That's for you to say. I went home. I drank way too much kratom, and it made me nauseous. And like I was sedated, like I was just and I slept really well. But I'm definitely not gonna take that much or any for a while. Tuesday was just easy peasy, just went to class, went home, did all my math homework, did all my Arabic homework, everything. Wednesday, same things, went to class, whatever. After that,
didn't you go to your meeting on Wednesday?
yeah, I went to the SDS meeting. There weren't that many people there, but it was fun because there weren't that many people. It was just me, some other person, and like the exec board. And we were all just talking like about current events, about the way we feel about certain things. Like we talked about our personal lives, and it was just really cool. And one like nice touch was it was a good moment for reflection, because for the first time like ever, I was the only cisgender person in the room. Like everyone else there was trans or like genderqueer. And it was really cool because I mean, like I'm a guy, I'm cisgender. It's not that often when I'm in situations where I feel out of place. You get me? Like even if I'm a guy in a place with a lot of women, I still don't feel out of place. It didn't feel awkward or uncomfortable. It was good because we talked a lot. Like they talked freely with me around it, so it was like they weren't uncomfortable by me. I wasn't gonna lie, like when we say like what's your name and your pronouns, like my pronouns are just what I was born with, what I was assigned, and so I just went with that, and I was the only cis person there, and they were just like when they would talk about how like they went to an SDS convention and there weren't that many trans people there. They were like surprised, specifically from Tampa, which they said is just a bunch of white guys. I was like, damn, like, and they're like a lot of the things that they said were really basic. It was like, oh, we pledge to respect people's pronouns. It was like I don't know how it works in Tampa, but that's like okay. Like I remember people's names. Like okay, good job. And then they started talking. They're like, sorry, Julian. Like, but we're gonna rag on cis people, and I was like, what am I to be sorry for? Like, literally, that's it. But yeah, whatever. Meeting, super fun, went home.
Wait, what was it for, a meeting?
Students for a Democratic Society.
Oh, okay.
We have a campaign for accountability in Greek life. Oh my god. Yesterday, I had a movie night for my frat, which weird that I'm talking bad about Greek life, but they're a professional fraternity. You feel me? Phi Delta Epsilon, the Florida Zeta chapter of Phi Delta Epsilon.
Florida Zeta chapter.
The Florida
add that to it.
The Florida Zeta chapter of Phi Delta Epsilon International Medical Fraternity is not a social frat. We're there because we are in siblinghood, because it's co-ed, because we all aspire to do better in the world. What one person who was giving me a ride home, also named Sophia, she told me that she went to a party and she met this guy. He said a Pike guy from the fraternity Pi Kappa Alpha, and she said that he offered her a drink and she was like, no thanks, like she already had her own. And then some other girl, like some random girl, went up to him and she was like, oh, have that. She drank it, and she said literally in minutes she was passed out. Like she was almost roofied by one of these guys. And like apparently everyone on campus knows that Pi Kappa Alpha is the fraternity that commits all the crimes. A lot of the guys there are really rich, like really, really rich. And so FSU doesn't do anything about it because they get money from those donors, from like from people who alumni for Pi Kappa Alpha. So obviously like that's BS. Like like they should shut them down, but they keep them up for money, no matter how many women get assaulted by them. And so like that's horrible. So we want to go against that. But yeah, and then that was Wednesday, and then Thursday went to class. Blah blah blah. I did the last part of my research for bilingual speakers, and this part was all in Spanish, so it was a lot easier to get through. I got 15 buckaroos, and then I went to the movie night for my frat, and it was so fun. We didn't even watch the movie. We all just like sat around. There was a bonfire. Like I told them I was vegan, so they got me veggie burgers to grill and vegan marshmallows.
Wow. That's cute.
And so like we made s'mores. They didn't get vegan chocolate, but it was fine. Just graham crackers and marshmallows was really good too. We just sat around, like we talked, like we played cornhole, which I've never played before.
Played once.
I'm really good at it. I'm really good at it.
Have you ever played cornhole?
Yes, once.
Oh. And they gave me a ride home, saved myself some money for a lift. Yeah, and today, pretty usual day. I woke up earlier than I was supposed to. I woke up like at 7:30 in the morning, but my alarm was for 9:30, so I kind of just like sat around for a long time because my first class was at 11:15. Went to class, went by quickly. Went to SQ, played Portal, went by quickly. Went to math, went by quickly, and now I'm here. And yeah, that was my week. Watch this.
Oh.
Like, see?
That was
Nice.
so close.
I was really looking forward to that.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
nice. So, I've had a very... Oh, damn.
Oh, let me look at that.
I'll wait for you.
No, keep going.
Oh, well, I had a very eventful week, to say the least. So let's start from the beginning. So last Friday, I was about to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and so right after we finished filming, I packed up my stuff, got on my bus to Gainesville, and then I was reunited with some of my best friends, and we chilled. We went to my friend's apartment, and we did homework, and then we had dinner, and we changed and got ready to go out. We're gonna like go to a party. It was a lot of people. There was a lot of people and it was really hot. Like I stepped in and I automatically started sweating. Like my hair was like slick back by the end because it was so hot. I don't think they put air conditioning on, honestly. Yeah, and then they're like, we're just dancing, whatever, in our corner, the four of us. And then this dude like taps me and then points the camera and is like, oh, okay, take a picture of us. I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. It's on the Facebook. So I had
You gotta superimpose that,
superimpose that.
like on the video,
Ah,
over my face.
nice. Here, I'm just gonna put it in.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
But we look so sweaty. But yeah, so that was Friday. We got home. And so on the bus situation, last time we couldn't decide whether to go on the early bus or the late bus because my friends were conflicted. We ended up going on the early bus. I got 0 hours of sleep because one of my friends decided he was gonna take the blanket and the bed So I slept on the air mattress with no blanket. Everyone else slept for like 3-4 hours. I slept 0 hours. Our bus left at 9:30. I slept on the bus, even though, oh my god, Greyhound buses, sketch. We got there a little late, so the 4 of us couldn't sit like together. We were all on the edges. We were like close to each other. But like the bus smelled like urine and it was full of ex-cons.
Hey,
Which,
what
like,
did you say about ex-cons?
I don't have to like,
What did you say about ex-cons?
you never know. I'm
They're
like
ex-cons. They're not cons anymore.
Okay, well, I'm an 18-year-old girl who's never done this before, so it was a little intimidating.
True.
And then one of the guys asks one of my friends, like, oh, can I use your phone? And so to call his sister. We let him use a phone, and he was really nice in the end, so good experience, I guess. Just a little scary at first, because you don't know what's going to happen. And then we get to Gainesville, we did homework, and then everyone else came, go to the hotel. We got there kind of early, so we got to go in 5 minutes early into the park, and we got to see every single house, which like never happens. First year I went, we missed 1. Second year I went, we missed 2 houses. 10 out of 10 enjoyed. Even though I probably would have enjoyed it better if I got in more sleep, because I was kind of dead by the end. Sunday, we kind of chilled. We went to City Walk, which is in front of Universal, and then on the bus ride home. It was really sad leaving everyone. And then Monday, I got a package from my mom. Well, we're not getting there yet. I got a package from my mom. My mom sent me cookies. Ugh. And they're like cute little pies. So they look like pies. There's this one, and I ran out of the other design, but it was also like a pie design. Very cute. Also on Monday, we went to Irish German cinema, watched the Nazi propaganda. It was like low-key scary because Nazis were seen as like great, amazing people, and it's just like, no, they're not. It's weird and crazy. So it like freaked me out for a little bit, and then I was like, okay. And then we went to the tea place. I tried one of the teas, but it was like, it made me jittery. Like, it was like if I had too much caffeine or something.
Mm-hmm. You know, I looked it up. It's because you didn't have enough. Because at low doses, it's a stimulant. At like medium doses, it's like chilling.
Oh.
And then I had way too much, and then that's a whole different.
And then Monday night.
We can reenact it with the animals.
Perfect, right? I'll be the goat, and the horse is Sophia. So she's the horse girl. Alright?
Okay.
So we get the tea, we sit down, we're chilling, she's gonna take out some homework, she's like boop 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 boop. And then I look at her, I'm like, what's on your mind, bro? Like, tell me. And so she's like, and so I was like, just, and then I was like, okay, so what are you doing here? And why aren't you telling him? Like, why haven't you told him? You're just gonna regret it if you don't. And I was like, promise me you'll do it tonight. And then she thought about it a little bit. She was like, you know what? Yes, like, I will do it tonight. Like, I pinky promise.
I didn't actually promise him. I told him I needed 3 to 5 business days.
Well, I needed 3 to 5 business days.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Exactly.
She did it that night.
I did.
So I went home, and then I go to sleep. I wake up. I see a text message. She's like, I did it. Enter. Your girl happy. And then at first I was like, what? Like, and then I was like, ah!
And that was a perfect place for you guys to talk about it, because like you actually spilled the tea at the tea place.
I did.
Exactly. And I'm drinking tea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
so apropos, like.
You know what I got
perfect.
at Target today?
Tea. Oh my god. And that's the tea.
Yes.
That really is the tea.
Literally. So that was Monday. At like 1 in the morning. I did it! Woo! We're all happy now. Had a math test on Tuesday. I didn't really study. I thought I was gonna get like a B because the teacher was like, make sure you study, if not you're gonna fail. And I didn't really study, but it's okay, I got a 94.
Nice.
Woo! Tuesday in my LLC class, we had to do a debate, but all the people in the LLC kept on roasting each other. Like, they didn't know how to debate, and it was kind of pissing me off because
They were doing ad hominems.
What?
If you're a good debater, you'll know what it is.
I'm not a good debater.
An ad hominem is when instead of debating or attacking the other person's position, You attack the person themselves.
Literally, it pissed me off because I was trying to like participate in like the debate and like the class, but I couldn't because I just kept getting roasted. And, like, I wasn't even debating the side I would choose if I had a choice. I'm just doing this for the class and like this is part of the assignment. But no, I just keep getting roasted. And then Wednesday, regular classes, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, bye. I guess you don't want to hear about my week.
I can hear you through the bathroom.
Okay.
If the camera picks me up peeing, don't like mute it.
Okay. Well, yeah, Wednesday, and then Wednesday after German cinema, I went to film club meeting, which was cool. I didn't really talk to anyone, but like I kind of just listened in the back, and it was pretty cool. Like maybe I'll talk to people in the future. They all seem really cool. They're all just like very informed about film stuff, and I'm not that informed, so it's a little intimidating. But it's my second meeting, so I'm getting there. And then after that, I went to Spirit Night with the Catholic Student Union, which is cool. The people are really nice there. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you were talking about the film thing. I read a quote that said, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room.
That's true.
Because like, there are so many people in the world, and there's so much to learn from everybody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be about anything, you know. So, and in their own way, everybody has something to offer. So,
Facts.
you're in the right room.
Yes. I was mind blown last meeting.
Nice.
So that was cool. So yeah, the Spirit Night was cool. Probably will go to that again. And then Thursday, put your butt to the camera. Good job. Thursday, so there's this thing in the Catholic Student Union called Women's Night. They have like a men's night and women's night. Basically just like mini retreat, like reflection type things. And like the thing with Thursdays is that if you like this last Thursday was the last night to go, you either go that night and you commit to every single Thursday in the semester, or you don't go at all.
Damn.
And like everyone was like, no, you should do it. Like I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, nah, I don't really have time. I don't really want to do this. But like literally every single person I talked to was like, damn, like I love this thing. It's so fun, and the people you listen to are so nice, and like it'll always be someone to talk to, and you'll make friends, and I'll be like, ooh, friends. No, that was a joke.
Loser.
I'm not actually that lonely anymore. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go. Like it'll be nice for me to go, and that way I can focus on film club on Wednesdays, and then go to the Catholic thing on Thursdays. And that way I'll have more time for both. And I won't be like as busy just on Wednesdays. So I went yesterday, and it was like all or nothing because I couldn't back down now because I've committed to a group. But it was a good thing because the people in my group are nice. 3 out of 5 of them are from Miami.
It's crazy.
So yeah, that was cool, fun. Today, my parents came in and they kidnapped me this morning, but it was good. We had breakfast at this place called Bada Bean. It's like one of my favorite places on campus. I mean, out of campus now. It's also one of the only places I know out of campus. But they always have good food.
Kamikaze.
Also, I mean, I don't really have much of a selection.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I actually had breakfast this morning because usually I have like a Cliff Bar or a bagel with almond butter or something like that. And then I just have like, I have like actual lunch and dinner. But I had like an actual breakfast this morning. And then we went to Target and I got all the goods, like the tea. And I got my favorite water.
If it's Dasani, I swear to God, I'm blocking you.
You look like you're having the time of your life. You're on camera. You're just in your own world.
They have packs.
Oh,
What
hint
is
water.
that?
Hint water. I
There's
love
a little
it.
hint of like.
Ew.
I love it.
That's so nasty.
You're nasty.
Drink juice or drink water. There's no in between.
I don't really like juice. I like water though. I drink water and I drink hint water. That's all I drink.
Nice.
This show is sponsored by Peace Tea.
I thought it was sponsored by your skating thing.
Yeah,
It's
by
also
Gnarly
it's
Knolls.
also
Yeah.
sponsored by the Gnarly Knolls and by Hint Water.
Hint water. And by your mom's company.
Okay, so this is it's like it's a fruit and vegetable powder, and so like there's 12 fruits and vegetables, and like it tastes really good. So like I put it in my water because like I don't drink enough water, but it makes it taste good. So I actually want to drink it. It's berry flavored.
And your mom makes those?
Like not handmade. They're produced in Canada because she works with her cousin.
Mmm.
It's called Link. I don't know.
Link.
Link
L.
down below.
It stands for it stands for love yourself, no questions. So it's about like
Ah.
loving yourself from the inside out, treating your body with all that good stuff.
That's
And
cool.
yeah,
Cool.
yes.
And I don't know, is there anything else we want to add?
You remember how last week
Yes,
we were
I
just
remember.
talking about
I remember. Thank you for reminding me. I was actually considering like bringing that up, but I was like, no, that would just be a failure story. That would not be a success story.
No,
so.
it's not a success story. Success story.
she said sex.
Yeah.
5. It's not a success story yet.
Okay, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah,
And either way, not every college story is a success.
that's really sad.
Yeah. Damn.
We're documenting what happens, whether it's good or
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Also, it's my dog's birthday tomorrow.
Well, happy early birthday to your dog.
We should. That's what we're gonna entitle it then.
Molly's early birthday.
Yes, and we're
Animal
celebrating.
animal crackers and dog birthdays.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. See you next week.
Bye.